Hi, this is Kathy from Ladies Stamp A Lot. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Chesapeake, Virginia. And today I wanted to show you a fun, fancy fold card that's a great card for using up some of your designer series paper. This is a card I received from my upline, and it's made from designer series paper. And this is just one piece of paper folded up. Cute little umbrella set, and I love this so much I made a few of my own. This is one I made using the Bird Ballad stamp set and coordinating paper. I ended up putting my place to write my little note in there. If you notice on this one, you can sort of see it a little bit. So this one is like that. And then I made one using the Tropical Oasis Designer Series paper and the Memories and More cards. And on this one, I just made the place for your greeting, and I just slided to the left a little bit so you wouldn't see it when it closed. So I just wanted to show you how easy it is to make this card. And it just takes Designer Series paper, a little bit of cardstock, and Memories and More card. Now these are the Memories and More cards from the Tropical Oasis suite, and I will, if you wait to the end, I'll show you those cards and the paper. But let's get started in making the card. So you're going to take a piece of 12 by 12 paper. Now think about how your paper, this has a direction, and because my card opens up the long ways, I want to cut it this way, not this way, otherwise the cards would be going up and down. You don't want that. So you have to really think about how you want this to look when you cut it. So again, I want to cut it this way, so I'm going to turn my paper and cut it at 5 1/2. So we're going to come here to 5 1/2 and cut. And then we're going to do some scoring. So we're going to turn it this way. And our first score is at 4 1/4. When you're scoring Designer Series paper, you don't want to push as hard. Although that one's, my scoring isn't in the blade at all. You want to be careful you don't cut your paper. So everyone's a little bit different in their how it feels. So just be careful when you get yours that you know how it works, so you don't cut through your paper. So 4 1/4, 7 1/4 score, and then 10 1/4 and score. So that's not too hard. 4 1/4, 7 1/4, 10 1/4. And I'll have these on my blog in case I said something wrong. All right, so then what we're going to do is our first score here, maybe it's easier from the back, is to score it. And then you're going to score it the other, or fold it the other way. And then this one's going to fold in this way. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So this actually sort of looks like your card here. And then this one just scores to the front. All right. Now, that's the card base. I am going to actually take a bit of my snail, and if my snail worked, I would do it. Let's use my liquid glue since that's handy. Just going to glue this down. You wouldn't have to do this. Some of the cards that I've seen, they don't do it. It's up to you, but I'm going to glue that down there. All right, and then I'm going to take my Memories and More cards. These are 3 by 4, so I cut a mat 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, and I'm going to glue this down. Now, I was planning to use the snail to glue this down, but one thing when you're doing mats is if you have a small mat like this, it's easy to slide your card around and get it even. So It's a good thing I had that liquid glue. All right, and then I made a piece for the inside. This is 3x4, the white, and then the peacock, pretty peacock color cardstock is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. And I'll go ahead and glue that down as well. This is where you can write your greeting, or if you wanted to stamp a greeting in there, you can, but I personally like to handwrite a message in there. I just think that makes it more personable. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put this piece in first. I'm going to try to sort of give it an even space all around. Again, I'm going to use my liquid glue and place that in there. This would be where my greeting, and I'm not going to worry because the front piece is going to cover it up. So I want this sort of centered. And then on this piece, we're going to just center this over this. But to make it a little bit more interesting, I'm going to add dimensionals. So I like to turn it to the back. You don't want to put any dimensionals here because you don't want it to stick to the bottom. So that's why I turn it like this. I want to make sure that this covers the piece underneath here. And then I'm just going to stick some dimensionals along here. I like to put up some dimension. I think it adds interest to the card than just having everything all flat. I do find that sometimes if you add too much, you'll have to pay a little bit more because it can't go through the machines. It has to be hand canceled. So you've got to watch out for that. So just take off the tops of these dimensionals. And then I'm going to turn it over and make sure that this lines up to cover the one underneath it. And you're done. The card is finished. It says, "See you soon." Wouldn't that be an awesome card to send to somebody now, hoping that you see them really soon? Okay, that's it. Really, really quick and simple. Let me show you, like I said, this is from the Tropical Oasis Memories and More pack. These make awesome cards, or you can use them for pocket scrapbooking. You get a lot of them. I want to say 50. You get 2 of each kind, so you can use the fronts and the back. They're all tropical themed. They're just really awesome. I love these because I live near Virginia Beach, and I do a lot of beachy kind of pages and things. Plus, I like to go to vacation to the other beaches. So that's the smaller cards. And then the bigger cards. Again, these could be for scrapbooking or for card making. You also get a couple sheets of stickers. So very, very versatile. These will be retiring at the end of May or while supplies last. So if you like them, get them while you can. And the other thing is the Tropical Oasis Designer Series paper. Of course, this is the sheet that we used. And beautiful, beautiful paper will be retiring at the end of May or while supplies last. So there you have it. Lots of beautiful, look at the flamingos. Beautiful paper, beautiful design, Memories and More cards, and you can make a lot of cute and easy cards. All right, thanks for stopping by. I hope you'll give it a try.